All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, Dre Day FX. So as we do every day, so we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. Hope everyone had a great weekend here. First week of November. So let's get it here. So we're going to start with the news calendar. So let's look at that right now. All right, no problem. So we'll look at the news event. So we're still in the government shutdown. This morning we had the Swiss CPI month-to-month that came out. If we look at the data here, it was minus 0.3%. We were looking at 0.1%. Last month it was 0.2%. So that was negative. We're going to look at if there's any Swiss setups here. But at 10 o'clock, we have the ISM manufacturing PMI. So that will be out. That's going to be the case here. We're just gonna not taking any chances in regards to automation or anything like that. We're just gonna close everything out. I'm just gonna test it out here on my demo account. But other than that, we don't have anything else in the markets. We may have a vote here in regards to the government shutdowns for the states. But as I understood is that we may still be shut down here until maybe the end of this month. So that's gonna be difficult here in regards to people that are waiting for those payments here to get some food and everything like that are on government assistance. So we're gonna pray for them. All right, so now we're gonna look at the TV Alert app. So TV Alert app here is providing you with the institutional liquidity here in the market. And as you can see, we had a few trades that came in here this morning. We're going to look at it here in regards to London session. We had German 40 for buy. We have UK 100 for a buy and French 40 for a sell. And what you have here on the TV Alert app is that you have a Bloomberg ticker here that will provide you with some articles in regards to the latest news here in regards to markets. So if you want to learn more about the US economy or the economy in general, Bloomberg is the place to be for sure. And you have also the ticker for the buys and sells that you have here for today, only for today. So as you can see, when you have 3 in the ticker right now, and we may have more afterwards. And at the bottom, you have the TV economic calendar. So that will provide you with the economic calendar in regards to any country. And since we're trading US currency at our session, I'm just going to open up only US. And as you can see right now, we have a news that is the ISM that I just talked about a few minutes ago. And you see exactly the countdown when it's going to start, when it's going to come out. So it's going to be at around 38 minutes here from now. All right. So this is the time here at 10 o'clock. So this is the Eastern Standard Time. And you should have the local time here on your TV Alert app. So it should show the local time here in your country. All right. Eliana, hope you have a great day. Now we're going to be looking at the indicators here that we're going to be using here on our live. So we have the Nova. All right. So Nova is pretty much a trend indicator here that provided the bullish and bearishness in the market. So as you can see right now on US30, we are in a sell region. So we may start to go up. Next, you have fair value gap. So this is the FVG edge. So provide you with the fair value gaps here in the market. So this is off of the 1 hour fair value gaps here that you're seeing. And as you can see, we were in a bullish fair value gap here. It just bounced off of it, and now it's going up. And we have a bearish fair value gap right here that was taken out here, that was tagged here to go down. So we may have a bullish momentum here in regards to that. But like I said, we have news at 10 o'clock, so in about less than 35 minutes. So we'll see exactly how it's gonna react off of that. Next, we have, oops, minimize that here. We have a high-low level. I'm gonna minimize this here. There you go. High-low level. This is a support and resistance indicator here that provided with the trend here in the market. Right now, it's off of the, I think I just switched it for the 4 hour. I think I was looking at something earlier. Yeah, no, it's still 30 minutes. All right, perfect. So this is all the 30-minute higher time frame. So the biggest ones that you're seeing here are off of the 30 minutes. And we're currently looking at the 50-minute chart. So that's perfect. Then you have MTA. So this is a multi-tapering analysis indicator that provides with the open, high, low close of the previous day. So this is Friday's price action on Monday. And right now, as you can see, we are trading above the median price of Friday's price action. I'm going toward the previous day high. So that's a good indication here that maybe the price will go higher. Then you have POC and VWAP. So POC and VWAP is the point of control, the evaluated average price. And this is off of the previous day. So this is Friday's average VWAP right here. This is the line, and you have POC right here. And as you can see, we bounced off of the previous day POC. That was Friday's price action, and now we're bouncing above, and we're trading above here. And everything is looking bullish. The only thing is the current VWAP is below price. So if it's higher, it's above. You may not see it, but it's right here. I usually don't put the current VWAP at a stronger color, but you have the dashboard here that will help you out in regards to where we're at in the market and with the actual trend. And then next you have EMX AI with Nova. Just gonna go on Russell so y'all can see. Just wait it out for its loading. All right. So this is basically Nova, the first indicator that I showed you at the beginning, but with the EMXAI included. So basically, I'm waiting for an actual pattern on ADX to get a buy or a sell, and it will give you the entry. And if it's following the actual trend of the Nova, it will provide you with the actual trade. So as you can see, Russell, we had a buy here, and this pretty much give you a small win and started to reverse. But that's the way that you use it here. And there's another indicator. Basically, I'm going to have an upgrade here on the MTA that I'm working on. We're just going to see exactly if that's the one. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. That's not the one. So I'm just gonna pull it up here. Oops. So y'all can see exactly what I'm working on. So basically, it's an upgrade on the MTA V4 Discord that you have. So it's going to be V5. It's not shared yet. I'm just finalizing a few stuff here on my end. I'm just going to wait until it's loading. Here we go. All right. So if you have the V4, show you exactly the settings here. Basically, you have everything here. The only extra that you have is you have this section here, the last 5 days settings. So it will provide you with the last 5 days of open close price off of the 4 hour, off of the daily, right? So I'm just gonna minimize that and show you exactly how it works. So right now we're on, I'm just gonna go back here on US30 so you can see. And we're gonna wait for the any alerts here that are gonna be out here. We should be opening up in a couple of seconds here. So I'm gonna go back here on the 30-minute, the US30, sorry, and show you exactly the indicator here. That's it, that feature. So basically, what's gonna happen? What it's providing you is the last 5 days of the open price and the close price of the daily candle. All right. So instead of going to the daily candle of each of your symbol, right? So going like, for example, I'm on a 50-minute chart, but I want to look at the daily, how the daily candle close or open. Instead of going on the daily, the 1 day chart, you have everything there, and you have access to the last 5 days of open and close prices. So you see exactly where the current price is trading off of, right? So as you can see, we had a lot of, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit for you guys so you can see. So here you have Tuesday, October 28th. That was the open price. That's Monday, the 27th. That was the close price, right? So basically you see the Monday and Tuesday's open close is pretty much next to it. And this is Sunday's price action, right? So that means that this price went towards the previous open close of last week, and it reacted off of it, right? And then next you have other lines here. That is the Wednesday, the 29th open price that is here. You have Tuesday's close that was here. Sunday's open. So this is the current week. This current Sunday's open was right here. And if we go back on Sunday's, price action, so that'll be the third one right here. And you're able to change the color also, guys, right? So this is the open price here of Sunday. Then you have Thursday, Wednesday, Monday last week, and you have the last one here that is Thursday, right? All right, so right now price is trading near those lines right now, and now we're trading below. So pretty simple to use. That will be a feature that will be added here on the MTA, and that will be MTA V5 instead of V4. So you should have that after the live, and that will be basically the same thing that you had before, but you have the levels here. And I think, let me check here. The only thing that is missing here is the actual dashboard. Show last right. So you have also the dashboard also. And that will provide you with the price of the last 5 days. All right. So you see all the days here. Sundays open, Sunday close.
Sell Russell 2000
and all that stuff.
2,400.
Right. So the only thing that is missing is to have it
time 9 hours 33 minutes and 7
horizontally
seconds.
when to switch the layout of the dashboard. That's the only thing that is missing here that I'm going to be working on here after this call. All right. So I'm just going to close dashboard. So we have a Russell sell. So Russell for a sell. And we're just going to open up. So 3 is a sell. But like I said, we have news at 10. All right. So just be careful, guys. But it was actually a sell because we are still in that sell trend here. To be confirmed as a buy, it needs to pass this cloud here. All right. And if we look at the price action here, we're consolidating here pretty much all week. And we should be going lower here. So we have a sell on Russell and a sell on US30. 933, 933, 937, 933.57. Yeah, so that's perfect. Hey, hope everyone is great here today. Hey, Steph. Hope you have a great day. So sell on US30. Why didn't I get a signal here? Let me check here. We got open up. This is 30. So we are still bearish here. I'm just gonna double check something here on my computer. Making sure that everything is open. Yep, that's good. All right. Strange, right? everything is good on that, but I didn't get the signal. November, November 932. Alright, so I'll check that after. Alright, so currently it's a sell on US30. But like I said, we have news, so nothing is nothing will come in here in regards to automation or anything like that. But take the trade manually just to make sure that everything is good on that front. Let's look at the 4 hour. All right. So let me know if you're in that trade here, US30 or Russell. I have to extend that to the right. Also, we're looking at how the signal here is trading. Yeah, so that was a good trade. So it seems to be going to the downside here. Just have to see right now it created higher lows. So the higher low here, higher low here, lower low, lower low, break that lower low. So it should be continuing here to the downside. Not going to chase anything here. So far that US30 is good. Let's look at Russell. Russell should be good also. Yeah, big time. Just started that sell here. And we'll see exactly if I'm able to adjust that Sunday close, because basically it's today's price action. So I don't want to see exactly the current close price if it didn't close yet for the day. So that I'm see exactly how I'm able to adjust that. Oh, that was a good setup here overall. So let me know if you're taking a trade right now. So I will go buy. We may start to go up here. Yeah, so I have to change that because this that Sunday close is a little bit annoying here on the screen because and it's too close to the current price. So I'll try to see if we're able to extend it a little bit more to the right side. I'm just gonna see if I added that feature. Um, mm, 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 mm. Range more right. No. So I'll work on that. No problem. All right. So we have a sell, go buy, and a US30 buy, sell, and Russell sell. Oh my God, they are it's pushing big time to the downside, and Russell also. So it's 9:45. Let's see here. All right, no problem. So he said this 500 price action drop below blue line. Waiting for it. All right, so let's see. This is P500. I don't know. So it broke that high. Yeah, so we should be looking for a sell setup here on SSP 500. We had basically this is the low. We had a high here. We had a lower high, and we had a higher high here. But now this candle broke below this lower high. So price seems to be reversing, and we're at a point of where the actual uh, trend seems to be reversing here. So now we should be starting to do lower low and lower highs. So we may have a retracement here to confirm our lower high. All right. So I would have put a line here from here to here. So between that zone, I want to see the price going up to start creating our high or low. And when we break to the downside, we should be having a continuation here to the downside here. So that's I think to look for. So US30 is still going to the downside now. Russell is going up. US30 is still going to the downside. All right. Gold price action below line. 115 red candle close above buy setup. Yeah. So we had the signal here for a buy on gold. That was at 9:42 my time. So if we go back here on US30 on gold, sorry, uh, currently is bullish here. So right now we had a swing low here, we had that swing high. Now we're creating our higher low here. This low is higher than this one. Now we're breaking above that previous high, previous higher high. So we're creating new highs right now. So we should be creating going above here. So make sure to look at the swing lows and swing highs to see exactly if we're going on a downtrend or an uptrend. So like, for example, here, if we look, we had a buy signal here. The reason why we had a buy here is because we have a swing low right here. We have a swing high. We have a swing low, right? A high low here. We have a high high. And then we started to break to the downside. Swing low. Creating new highs after that. Swing high, swing low. Now we're swing high. So we're going to be going higher. If we're going higher than this point, should be up to the races here, to the upside. US30 So US30 is a sell. All right, so US30 still going strong to the downside here. So we're breaking the low. We still have a so the cloud is still flat here. So we still should start to getting a retracement to the downside here for the cloud. If that's the case, that means that we were going to go even lower here than that. All right, so we're still going to the downside here. Let me know if you're in the trade currently. I didn't took anything this morning. Only reason is because of that news event here at 10. But if it wasn't for that news, I would be in that sell here on US30 since the beginning at 933. So would be well in profit here in around 20 minutes here of trading. So you would have been done for the day pretty much. So it's basically the same type of setup here that we had, if you remember last month when I passed the ASEAN challenge. That 1.4K profit. It was basically a move like this. So it was a perfect setup. We were after consolidation here. We should be looking, and we were creating new higher lows and higher highs. So I was waiting for it to break out of that previous swing low here. So it's already at that point. But like I said, sticking to the plan, sticking to your plan. If you have news, you don't trade 50 minutes before news, and that was pretty much around the same times of that entry. So didn't took any chances here. But that was the liquidity was there for sell, and that's exactly what we had. So S&P 500 is a sell right now. We just got a sell on S&P 500. S&P 500 sell. So you just have to look at the previous swing low that we have here. That was the lowest point that we had. Now it's breaking below this line. It's trying to. They already did that. So just be careful here. So like I said, we may have a retracement to do a higher lows, higher lows, yeah, to go to the downside. Drinking my tea. Let's close. Yeah. All right. All right. So US30, S&P 500 for sell. Just got that right now. US30 here for sell. Russell is retracing here, but we're here for now is SSP 500, US30, sorry. And we're going to be closing here that 15-minute candle in a couple of seconds. Let's look at NASDAQ. We didn't receive anything for NASDAQ as of now, but it's setting up here for a sell here also on NASDAQ. We're creating so that was a high because that's a higher low here. It broke that swing low here. So we'll see exactly if it wants to create this. So we could do a higher low to the downside or go straight down. So currently it's still in a basically a bullish trend right now for NASDAQ. But as long as when it's gonna pass this cloud here, we're gonna be going to the downside here. So we may have a retracement before going to the downside. So it's 10 o'clock here. Oh, all right. So, oops. So SSP 500 here is it's still going down right now. Just got that sell. So we'll be still on until okay. So that means that we're switching for a sell here. Yeah. So we're going to be passing here NASDAQ. So NASDAQ is in a sell trend right now. So we should get an alert here in a couple of seconds or minutes, hopefully. But NASDAQ is looking to go short right now. So we have SSP 500 for sell, US30 for sell, Russell for sell, and gold for buy. So those are the four signals that we had. Oops, close that. Let's see here. Lower than expected. News sell. Exactly. Are you allowed to trade news on Alcyon Live? Uh, Personally, I avoid trading news, but I think you're able to. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just gonna check it out. Hmm. Just gonna check that profit target. Yeah, I think you're able to trade the news, but I'll check it out later on. But personally, I don't trade news, but I'm pretty sure you're able to. There's really no big restriction here with Alcyon, so because you're not trading, it's not a CFD type of account, but it's a futures account, so it's totally different. But as long as it's not shown on the website, I don't think you're restricted to trade news. But you could also ask support, but I'll check it out later on today on after the live because I don't see any restriction here on the website. All right, so still have a continuation here. You hear this message. All right. Yeah. So let me go back on SSP 500. Yeah, all of the trades were nice this morning. Nice, nice, nice. But we had the news, so and try to trade on a news day. I think it's the first news day in a while after the FOMC one from Thursday, from Wednesday. Sorry, but yeah, all of so Nasdaq, yeah, Nasdaq is still going down. All right, so US30 here. So it's everything seems to be retracing here a little bit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. So I don't think we're gonna have another other signals here. The only one that I thought we were going to have is the Nasdaq for a sell, but it's starting to retrace here. So, but right now we're doing a new lows. So price needs to retrace and create higher lows and lower lows and higher lows for a downtrend. All right. So when you have a downtrend, it's going to do what? Lows, highs, lows, and to confirm a reversal, it needs to reverse off of the previous high to confirm the bullishness here. All right. So, in profit, close that. All right. All right, guys. So we're gonna close it out here today. I'm gonna continue working on this here, so I could push it out here for anyone that is in the Discord. So I have a few things to fix, but pretty good session here this morning. So we had a good sell off here on US30. Same thing for Russell. It started to retrace after the first 15-minute candle of the 930, and we had a small a sell on US S&P 500. And we had the gold buy. The gold buy didn't check it yet. It's still up right now. So far everything was perfect here. All right, guys. So we'll be back here tomorrow, 9:15, for another session here with me, Dre Day FX. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat or put it in the comment of this live. And yeah, we'll be back here each and every day until Friday to see exactly what the market can give us here as an opportunity. All right. So I wish you a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great one. Peace.